What's going on, horror fanatics? Welcome to I Shot Him Six Times YouTube horror movie channel. As you know, I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. If you have not done so already, please shoot this video a like. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. As well as if you happen to be a new viewer coming across this channel, please shoot that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you get all the latest content and updates to the channel. All right, everybody. So as I'm sure a lot of you are well aware, the breaking news that has come out over the last few hours, I actually just kind of found out about it within the last hour from my good friend Steven over at Craving Something Scary. I had seen that he was doing a live stream, and when I seen the thumbnail that Melissa Barrera was fired, I was truly shocked. And of course, I went and did some digging and found out what the nature of her being fired by Spyglass Media was about, being dropped from Scream 7. And I'm not going to get crazy political, if anything political at all. And I would really appreciate if everybody would not be political in the chats and stuff like that. That's just, I'm really not into that type of stuff. However, I will say, given the nature of why she was fired, I don't agree with it. I feel like we are unfortunately in a time where it seems like you can't offer a critique about something or someone without it costing your job. I will say that. And especially in Melissa's situation, because it's being basically what she got fired for was some social media posts and stuff about, stuff going on overseas, as we are all well aware, and all that. And I'm gobsmacked. I really am. I'm not just gobsmacked for her as the actress. I'm gobsmacked because, the direction of Scream 7. We built this up, with her being our new lead character, outside of Sidney Prescott, in the 5th film, even more in the 6th film. And now in the 7th film, we're not going to have Melissa Barrera as Samantha Carpenter. Now, I know some out there will say, hey, maybe we get her recast. The character will get recast and a different actress will play the role. I personally don't want to see that because Melissa grew on me as Samantha Carpenter. I liked her in Scream 5, even though there was some, things there acting-wise I thought she could have done better, that she actually did patch up in Scream 6. And I was really enamored with the idea and the direction of where could Samantha Carpenter go. Could she actually just be a final girl who has that killer trait in her because her character is the daughter of Billy Loomis? Or will she turn into Ghostface? Or has she always been Ghostface, a mastermind? You guys know, if you watch my channel, I've had some theories about Samantha Carpenter being a Ghostface mastermind and possibly helping Stu Macher, so on and so forth. So with this news that Melissa is now fired and she will not be in Scream 7, it truly breaks my heart because, again, she really grew on me in that role. And I had so many ideas and so many theories on what direction this character could go in the 7th film, especially what we built upon in Scream 5 and Scream 6. And I just feel like it's like, now where do we go? I was watching Steven over at Craving Something Scary, over the last hour and stuff. He was the first person I heard to break this news and stuff. The first person I've seen talking about it. Shout out to you, Steven, as always. Got love for you, my brother. And it's a truly sad situation. It really is. I'm gobsmacked. I'm kind of at a loss for words, but I'm not, because I am waiting to the live stream, which will be happening in about an hour, where I'm going to discuss it even further and discuss more of my feelings and more on where could we go for Scream 7 now that this news has broke. But I just feel like this is wrong. It is so, so wrong. Guys, this just throws everything that we've built, in my opinion, in terms of the Samantha Carpenter character in Scream 5 and 6 in the trash. Where do we go from here? Now, I know someone will say, oh, maybe the character will get recast and, maybe, they'll maybe kill her character off in the opening, something. I don't want to see any of that. You know, like, again, this character has grown on me, and Melissa has grown on me. Y'all know I love me some Melissa Barrera. Y'all know that. You know what I mean? If you watch my videos, you know I love me some Melissa Barrera as Samantha Carpenter. That's my girl. So it's like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand how someone can share their opinion and lose their job over it. You know, I feel like, you know, it's like, I've never had to go through that personally, you know, so maybe, I mean, I don't know really how that feels. You know, I've never lost my job over sharing an opinion, but I will say this bullshit. It's complete bullshit, you know, and, you know, sorry for the language for those, you know, who do not like foul language and stuff like that. I apologize, but I'm just calling it for what it is. It's bullshit, you know, and it really puts a damper on a potential great climax for this character's story, because we all were assuming going into Scream 7, this was going to be the end of the Samantha Carpenter / Loomis storyline. And now that Melissa's not going to be playing in that role, it leaves the question, okay, so what about the rest of the core four? You know, what about, you know, Jenna Ortega as Tara, you know, Chad, you know, Mason Gooding as Chad, Jasmine Savoy Brown, like, where are we going to go? And I bring that up because we got to keep in mind, you know, the rumors is that Jenna Ortega might not even be in this film that much either. She might have a limited role. So now that Melissa is gone, how will that affect the other characters as well going forward? You know, and from what I was, you know, reading on Steven's live stream, apparently the script is going to get a massive overhaul, you know, almost a complete rewrite. Guys, I don't understand it. I really don't. And, you know, again, I just wanted to share my initial thoughts on this breaking news. And for those who haven't seen the news yet, Melissa Barrera has been fired and removed from Scream 7. She will not be reprising her role as Samantha Carpenter. And again, guys, it just really stinks because of the chemistry that we've seen these newer characters build, especially in Scream 6. As a Scream fan, it is just really disheartening that this is how it ends for Melissa. Now, I will say this, because I'm about to end the video and stuff, because again, I'm doing a live stream talking more in depth about this in about an hour. But, I mean, especially if this will be Spyglass Media's last Scream film that they do, does this mean if we're getting a complete rewrite for Scream 7, that maybe potentially we won't even have the core four in this next movie, if hardly at all, and maybe we shift back to Sidney Prescott, Nevecampbell as being the main character, and then maybe down the road when another production company takes over the rights of Scream, maybe they revisit the Samantha Carpenter storyline in a time jump, especially with how Scream 6 ended, with her picking up the mask and dropping it on the ground, so on and so forth. I can see them kind of playing into that and all that stuff. So again, guys, this is really disheartening news. Again, I will be talking more about it here in the live stream coming up within the next hour or so. So guys, I'm going to head out of here for now. I will catch you guys in the live stream, and we will discuss more about Melissa Barrera being fired from Scream 7. Until then, guys, be well, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit.